And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Panzer Corps 2 in Stalingrad in the base campaign. And, well, Stalingrad's being Stalingrad. Let's just say that. Can I unload you there? Yes. Okay. You don't get to shoot this turn, but I can work with that. Of course it survived with 1 hit point. Okay, you surrendered. Destroy you. You're the AT gun. So if I slide like that, I can attack the artillery piece. Didn't kill the artillery piece. Oh, but if I come in here with the dive bomber, we're gonna get an aid. Still might be worth doing. Can we hit for 2? We can't hit for 2. Hit the bunker for 1. Probably worth doing. Of course, there's an AA gun over there, too. Oh, you actually managed to do enough hard damage to bring it down. You're protected by the A. Although you're a level bomber, so you wouldn't be too badly damaged doing that. You're reduced to 1. Yeah, we'll take a risk. There we go. Oh, and that didn't count as an overrun. Fun. Probably because it counted as a surrender instead. Want some fighters. Let's get the fighters down. At least bring the fighter down. We're going to get chewed up in the return. Here we go. Okay. So I can technically move that artillery piece, and actually I will. I'll move it to the airfield so we don't magically lose the airfield. Two weird things happening. Instead of lose the artillery piece, which is probably actually worse, but yeah, that's what it is. Okay, cycle the turn. Soviet, go. Yes, attack my armored vehicles in the open, please. I'm gonna surrender. Darn. It's one of my more valuable pioneers. It's a weird direction to retreat, but that's the direction they chose to retreat. So they're surrendering. Okay, so we lost, what, I think that was a Volksgrenadier. Not a Volksgrenadier, Bear Troop and a Pioneer. Lost one of those, and we lost one of those. Okay. Hold the fighter planes go deal with the enemy fighter planes. Or at least try to. No, that didn't kill you. Because that would have been too nice, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay, dive over, finish that off, please. There we go. Oh, and then it surrenders. Okay. Okay, so I can burn out that strong point. We can take over the Red October factory. Probably the tractor factory in pretty quick order here. Oh, and you need to definitely heal. You're gonna heal. We just deployed those there this turn. Let's not carpet bomb the targets into the AA. You're not in the AA, so you get bombed. Oh, there is AA there. Because it'd be too nice if I got targets that I could hit with without getting bombed. Or getting shot back at it. You know, I'm gonna still bomb this one anyway. Okay, it's mostly suppression. Of course, we're mostly doing suppression, so that's the best of results. There we go. Should stop the infantry from getting through to my artillery. So we don't lose any more artillery bases. We might still lose that infantry, but that'll be fine, I think. Okay. Soviet turn. Yeah, that was kind of expected. Annoyingly, that was actually the one that spawned on the map to start with, so I don't think we're going to get to replace that one. Yeah, that was the one that started on the map, so no replacement there. Okay. Or maybe it was the other half of that one. Not sure. Yeah, we're definitely not in a good spot here. Oh, you literally think you can just straight up kill that artillery piece? Okay. Your distraction survivor. Okay. Let's roll you down, try to destroy that one. There we go. So that should mean that you don't get support fire. And an overrun, that's convenient. I think your captain won't overrun a turn. At least it feels that way. I don't need to get rid of you that quickly. Soften you up or soften you up? I think we need to soften up the strong point. That's what we're going into next. When in doubt, burn it out. Oh, that's a half unit. That was almost a half unit up. Get you positioned behind those guys so you can do some artillery support. Some area there. And we haven't done anything to de-entrench you, is kind of what's going on there. So I should bring a door in the area to de-entrench you. De-entrench you. Realizing I haven't done enough preparatory bombardment to truly de-entrench it, so we're just having to shoot it up the hard way. Oh, you can come in and get that tank. That sounds like a plan. We've got 2 fighters and 1 carpet bomber. Of course, there's AA there, saying not today. They're saying not today. Don't think there's any AA there, although we may find out we're wrong. We're not wrong. These ones are down out of range. Okay, so it's that one. Ready down that one as much as you can. Between the 2 of you should be able to get rid of it. And these guys can hop on the train to Stalingrad. most of these stations are going to live there, but a little bit here, it'll be fine. We're obviously struggling with the central station. Okay, we got to where we wanted to be like 3 turns before. Just about now. We've taken Mariev and Kurgan, which is the hill range. IRL, this hill range actually in theory gave the Germans artillery range fire to fire on the Volga. In-game doesn't. It's only 4 hexes on in-game if we have an artillery piece on it, which is not quite enough to hit the Volga, but... and we've got this hex here. We're in the Red October factory, and we are threatening the tract factory. Once we got those secured, it is down from North Stalingrad to South Stalingrad. We probably will want to leave a couple guys in the tractor factory in case attacks come in. I don't think attacks come in on this map, but we'll see. Cannon bombardments firing up. Street by street fighting is harsh and dangerous in this game, both for them and us. Oh, you're still classes and circle there. Shame. That should get rid of that unit. No, we didn't get rid of that unit. Yeah, it's gone. Yep, you're encircled. That's a problem. I don't have a solution to that problem. At least I don't have a solution to that problem right now. Can I get a carpet bomber up there? Yeah. We're using this mainly to get rid of entrenchment, so I don't care that we're gonna get rid of the AA. Okay, AA is destroyed. I can either go for the infantry or their artillery. So I can go for the infantry or the AA next. We'll probably end up going for the infantry because we're going to have a little bit hard time getting into the AA. As it is. Okay, AA is destroyed. That is destroyed. Start de-entrenching you, because we're going to have to get a bunch of entrenchment off of you. You're in range. You can do a bunch of damage there. Not enough to get destroyed, but one hit point's actually enough to make it pretty threatless. Not in range to get the bomber down there. So at this point you're just strafing, get rid of entrenchment. You can't even get up to there, okay. Might have actually been worth healing that one instead of sending out to strafe. Oops, drove right up to a strong point. With an otherwise damaged vehicle. Strong point's gonna fire at our tank. At least it's not infantry, so it's not going to get the close attack damage. Okay, we might lose this tank. It's not well positioned there. We're getting shelled from the other bank. Okay, so the tank survives. Although the cost of a bunch of infantry, which is definitely not ideal. Okay, dive bomber, can you finish that that vehicle off? I know in the area that can otherwise. There you go. Not getting the level of damage I'd like. Okay, should we get you involved? That'll help out there. Probably do the same with you. Yeah. Basically scoot these both one. We can get in 3 artillery pieces. That far unloaded. I don't think I can do the same with you. Oh, we can get you there. That's actually better than I was expecting. This one's a little in the way. Although, the best place to take out with is a combination of the Stug and the Pioneers, so... And the fighters do not have range to the enemy aircraft, sadly. Oh, and we did lose a Ver infantry, so we'll get it repositioned, ready for it to begin riding the train back into Stalingrad. Okay, we got the Red October factory. We're halfway into the tractor factory, and reinforcements starting to roll down towards Central Station in the Volga Ferry. Which was the original plan. Just we got some guys that got lost. Let's just say we didn't do the best to keep them focused on target, and they're suffering for it. It's cloudy but not raining. Next turn it will be raining. Okay, probably bringing more than I need. Although sometimes that's just what you do. You just bring more than you need, and then you have more than you need. Urban Legend! +1 close defense, that's nice. Okay. So, actually, no, I can't because we didn't clear the bunker there. Although we can slowly work to clear that bunker, we're not in a rush to get it out of the way, I suppose. On a train. I know we can all move you there, so I'll move you there to unload. No luck at actually doing any damage. Okay. I think that's what we've got for this turn. We'll have the tractor factory on the next, and then we'll be trying to get troops south to help in the southern attack. It's raining. Raining is the perfect time for our Air Force to heal up. Shift R. Okay. So we can split and encircle you. You'll be fully suppressed, so it's not a problem that you're in the truck. I think leave 2 Ver infantry up here, and we'll just pull the Pioneers down south. May check up on the airfield. Really run away from the north? I managed to get some entrenchment I didn't count for. Oops. Okay, so there's someone is in Central Station. Oh, I've unloaded the train. But he did that. You should come driving down south. Push you in the air. Okay. Progress is being made. Let's see the Soviet turn, and then we'll take a break. Put a part break in. And then we'll... Actually, this will end up being a 4-parter, but I think we will be done in the 4th part. Things are starting to come together, and things are moving now that things are coming together. Yeah. It's raining. We were expecting it to be raining. And yeah, we're going to do some healing up here, but otherwise these guys are all coming down north. Everything focused in one violent push south. Roll over the ferry, roll over the central station, roll down the outer line. We'll leave the southern station just to make sure we can get the bonus points, the bonus objectives down there before we take it. Because I'm not sure if the mission immediately finishes. I think the mission does immediately finish. When you hit all the main objectives. Or at least it does if you have all the bonus objectives and the main objectives. I'm not gonna I want the alt history path if we can get it. So I'm not going to intentionally grab the main objectives first and to find out, let's say. But yeah, this is where we're going to put the turn. Apparently that was a very boring turn from the Soviets. This may be indication that the Soviets are starting to run low on troops. They did a very good job of mauling us earlier. So many lost units. So many lost units. Lost a plane, lost a high veterancy artillery piece, lost the new artillery piece, but and yeah, lots and lots of infantry. And the deployed isn't looking super hot either. But yeah, this is where we're going to put the part break in. In the effort to keep these 34 minutes long, I say as we're 46 minutes into an episode, we're going to put a part break here. And then I think the next part will be the last part of Stalingrad. And I assume we'll win. So if you're watching on YouTube, that'll be the part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. Once again, I'm going to take a short break to get up, stretch the legs, sip some tea, and then we'll get to recording the last bit of Stalingrad. So until then, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.